Well, the first thing was when they contacted me, I wasn't interested at all. I get contacted by different companies, juice companies, and all kinds of companies, and to me, it was more of an irritation and a thing of tolerating, people when they come in about that. Because my whole thing, I just wasn't into that kind of stuff. And I remember David from My Shopping. I was speaking at an event, and he came and he wanted to have a conversation with me, and I was visibly irritated. I was like, I don't want to talk about this. I am not interested in this. I am about to speak. Why did you all bring him here? I was just visibly irritated. So I was just like, okay, whatever. And literally when we were talking, it was pretty rude. In my mind, I'm like, can we hurry up? Right? And I'm nodding, yeah, okay. I didn't have my earpiece in, so I had 40% hearing loss, so I didn't even hear half of what he was saying. But at least, my wife was there, and she's picking up everything. So she's like, okay, we're going to do this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay, boom, and then I leave. Right? Never to think about it again. I'm like, whatever. My wife, she actually uses the software. And then she comes and tells me how she was going to buy something, someplace else that she thought was going to be the lowest price. And then she used the Shopping Genie and found it for like $25 or $50 less. And we're not talking about something that costs thousands of dollars. It's only a few $100. So that was a pretty decent savings. And then she kept using it, and she kept on finding the best savings using the software. So her whole point was, it actually works. So I decided, okay, let me take a closer look at what this whole thing, really is all about. And I started to see that it was a little bit different. Although it's direct sales, the Shopping Genie itself has two different things to it. One, for the end user that's looking to save more money, there's nothing better than that. There's nothing better than this tool, because there's a lot of people that use promotional codes and coupon codes, and they go online and they search and they hunt for these things. And maybe you find something, maybe you don't. And when you do find a coupon, there's no guarantee that you're going to get the lowest price. You have a coupon, you're going to save some money, but how do we know that's going to be the maximum amount you're going to save? We don't know, right? Well, the My Shopping Genie software is a pull type of technology where you state what it is you want, it goes and it finds the lowest price for you, and instantly you have in front of you what's going to be the absolute lowest price. And I don't know anybody today that's going to be spending money. I don't care what your financial status is. If you're offered a savings, you're going to take it, right? I mean, it's just being smart about your money. So I liked that aspect, and I saw that it actually worked. But the other side was, wow, it's also an opportunity for people to make money, and it's using the exact same model that I've used for years, that many of my friends used for years, where millions of dollars are being made. It's called affiliate marketing. And it's just basically selling other people's stuff and making money when people buy stuff, like Amazon. Amazon is a part of the software. Amazon's entire business model, for the most part, is built on affiliates. Hundreds of thousands of people, not big companies, but regular people at home with computers and internet businesses, sending traffic over to Amazon via Amazon's links and graphics. And when people buy as a result of them going over to Amazon, they make money. Well, that's built inside of the software. The difference was the way most people go about making money with affiliate marketing today requires a lot of resources, building a whole lot of sites, writing a whole lot of content, and all kinds of things. Does it work? Absolutely. But with the My Shopping Genie software, all you do is you give away the software. The software has all the revenue streams built inside of it. And I'm just like, man, from an internet marketing standpoint, I thought it was a gold mine. I was just like, are you kidding me? I mean, if you think about it, AOL built their entire business based on what? Giving away free software. And I'm like, you give away free software that, one, helps people to save money, which, one, is a recession-proof business, right? If anything, I would probably say, two, it's a recession-ready business. And then I thought about it. I said, okay, I'm thinking about big companies. I'm like, wait a minute, who's the biggest company of them all for the most part? I thought about Wal-Mart. They do like $370 billion a year, 379 or something like that. And if you kind of do the math, it's like $12,000 per second. Okay, pretty exciting, And I'm like, well, what's their business model? And I tell people, they make customer service, right? And it's not, delivering high end, because they can't, because their model is the lowest price. Their model is the lowest price, and regardless of what people may want to say about Walmart, and again, the bigger you get, the bigger a target you become. Bottom line is they save people a whole lot of money. If they didn't, people wouldn't shop there. If they didn't, they wouldn't have the revenue that they have. And it also showed me that the lowest prices and discount shopping works. Walmart is kind of weak online when it comes to that, but the whole model works. And I thought about it, I said, okay, so there's all these economic issues that are going on. Companies laying off people, companies going under, sales tanking. And I said, but wait a minute. In Q4, which is, the fourth quarter of 2008, and when everybody else, stocks were like, being clobbered, and people were losing money, and profits were coming in low, and people were missing the mark, Amazon sales were up. and the profit was up. I was like, wait a second. I mean, so there's always a bull market somewhere. So I was like, okay, wait a second. Yeah, okay, there may be some pretty bad things that are going on, but that's a good sign right there. So I was like, all right, so Amazon is making all this money, which means affiliates are making money because Amazon gets a lot of their traffic, or a good percentage of their traffic, from other people. So for Amazon sales to be up, that means you have all these small people, individuals, small entrepreneurs, small businesses that are making money because they're the ones sending a lot of this traffic over to Amazon. So I look at it like Amazon's health and sales and growth, to me, in many ways, it's a sign of how well the small internet entrepreneur is doing because they contribute to their growth. Right? You look at Google's sales. Well, I mean, a large percentage of their sales comes from their AdWords program, people paying money to buy ads. People aren't going to continue to pay money for ads that don't work. Their sales are up. Right? So I'm starting to put all this together, and then I look at and I know that's working, but then I look at the Genie software, and I'm like, all this is built into one piece of software that you just give away for free. So the moment I understood that, I said, wait a second. You know, during recessionary times and depressionary times, more people than, you know, many other times look to start their own business because it's easier to start a business than it is to get a job. So I looked at it and said, wait a second, this helps people from both sides. It helps people to save money, but at the same time, it helps people to make a lot of money, and they can make a lot of money on the internet a lot easier than the existing models. And I was doing a real comparison. I said, now people just really have to know about this and understand how incredible this model is and how easy they can make the money, as long as they're committed to the process. I mean, there's still work you have to do, you know, just like with anything, but because of the way the model is set up, there's a lot of money that can be made. Now, I wasn't really interested in like what they call the distributor dollars, like with network marketing and all that. Because personally, I think with network marketing, it's harder to make money because you have to have such a huge volume with a low percentage payoff. What appealed to me was the superior affiliate model inside, how you can make the money just by giving away the free software. So you give away the software for free for people to use, and if you know how to give it away and you have thousands of people using it, that's like walking around with your hands in the pocket of thousands of people. Independent of you and despite of you, when they go online and purchase, you're going to be making money. And it's like, and I already knew how to give away this stuff for free, you know, online, and that was one of the things that got me excited to get involved. Because I was not all that other stuff. That's what I was focused on. I was like, this is an amazing model for affiliates. It makes it much easier. You give it away to people. You don't have to try to target one specific product. It doesn't matter what they buy because you make money when they buy.